What's good? What's good? It's your boy DJ Creed back with another video. Man, your boy Hot Boy Turk gets kicked off the Cash Money tour, or allegedly they just not getting their money. Here we go.
Hi y'all. I know it's not normal that y'all see me really talking, but right now I'm gonna talk to y'all. I'm Turk's wife, but I'm also his manager, and I feel it's only right and it's our responsibility to let y'all know what's going on. As you all know, there has been a tour going on with the Cash Money Millionaires 30th Anniversary Tour, which Turk has been on. A tour that was supposed to have 10 dates, that was supposed to actually end in June, but only 2 dates have actually played for this tour. We received a request from Andrew Ellington of Artist by Artist Agency, and I also was in conversation with a representative or one of the owners of Dope Shows, the promoters who are promoting the Cash Money Millionaires 30th Anniversary Tour. Andrew Ellington of Artist by Artist Agency is the agent for these said tours, these dates. We received notice yesterday while we were in Nashville on one of the Cash Money 30th Anniversary tour dates, where the promoter is Mario Mitchell for this single particular tour. While in Nashville, not only was Turk, and from my knowledge, no other artist was paid, so the Nashville show did not play. The agent, Andrew Ellington, did not pay any of the artists for this particular show. Well, they didn't receive their back ends. So Nashville show did not play, which was yesterday. Yesterday, we also received a message pertaining to the Dope shows, which are Cleveland, which is to play tonight, Chicago, which is to play Sunday, and Detroit, which is to play Thursday, the 31st. So while my artist is en route, is ready and willing to perform all of these shows, we receive an email from Andrew Ellington of Artist by Artist Agency saying
4 o'clock this morning.
No.
Okay. Let me see if they got the other one on here too. Let's see.
No, not we haven't gotten to that part yet. I got an email from Andrew Ellington of Artist by Artist Agency, basically saying, and to our knowledge, with him being our agent, the funds were secured. Okay.
And the escrow.
We got a message. I got an email saying that, and this is not verbatim, but I do have copies of any emails or messages for verification, stating that in so many words, Dope Shows does not have enough money to pay the artists and wants Turk to accept a minor, very minor portion of his back ends for these next 3 shows as payment to settle. And to my knowledge, this was, being that all of the managers for the guys that are on this tour, we are all in conversation, this was sent to every artist. Okay. Turk respectfully declined. I respectfully declined. Due to making great financial decisions and investments, we are not in a position to where we have to settle for a minute payment when we are over fulfilling our obligation. And after we received this email, I rejected. Okay. I received phone calls from another manager who I'm not gonna name at the moment, stating that she talked with Dope Shows, and this is what I was told. And she also sent me a screenshot of this conversation, stating that, well, if this is what she says to me, if the artists don't accept it, then I'm gonna have to cut some people out because we don't have the money to pay them. Okay, I have this information. I have this knowledge. Later on, last night, well, early in the AM hours, around 4 a.m., I check my email. I wake up, I check my email, and I have an email from Artist by Artist Agency, along with an attorney, and in reference to or on behalf of or because of Dope Shows. Again, this is not verbatim, but I do have this email to read off, saying that because Turk is a risk, and because he and BG, not we
Okay.
haven't gotten to that part yet.
I think this is let me see if they got the other one.
And for the record, I have to let this be known. A lot of y'all are running with a false narrative that Cash Money Records or Birdman is not paying the artist, or they are not paying Turk, or Birdman or Cash Money kicked Turk off the tour. It would be unfair for me to allow y'all to run with that narrative. Dope Shows and Artist by Artist Agency are solely responsible for paying every artist that hits that stage. Cash Money Records has zero affiliation with Dope Shows and zero affiliation with Artist by Artist Agency and Andrew Ellington. When they asked for Turk to agree to a reduction in the money that they owed, he disagreed, and therefore they painted a false narrative of security issues. It's not Cash Money at all. And for the record,
all right, I kind of get the gist of everything. Pretty much, they're saying that the company claims that Turk is a security risk because they didn't accept the terms of the offer. Now, I'm just gonna be real, man. Disputes with money is quite common when you have these type of tours, because they don't sell as well in certain places, so you're not always getting the same money. So sometimes, you know, you do have to renegotiate depending on where, you know, you perform at, or where the ability to make money is at. And I'm gonna say this is probably halfway unprofessional. I understand they want to get out there and protect Turk's name, but this is pretty unprofessional. Like, you're going to have disputes from venue to venue sometimes. Me being a manager for 20 years, you're going to have disputes with venues. And yes, some venues are going to be a-holes about paying or money, or promise you a certain amount. As a manager, you know, if that money is not secured every night, you know, it's a slight chance that something may occur. And you really have to stay on top of your business when it comes to that. And even if the tour starts good, there are dates that's just going to be trash, and you won't get the same amount of money, or it won't be worth the same amount of money as other dates. So when you're making these deals, you really have to be careful on how the contract is worded and things like that. That's the only unprofessional thing. They just need to take care of it in court. Take care of it in court if that's a court issue, you know. But if it's not, if you rejected it and you feel like you need to move on, that's cool. It's not gonna hurt. I'm gonna tell y'all, these companies like this, the promoters and stuff, they're not gonna hurt y'all business, man. You know what I'm saying? I understand y'all getting out of here, but they're not gonna hurt y'all business. Y'all are entities that are too well known and too popular. You know, uh, on the other hand, you know, they have every right to defend their business, to defend their brand and things like that. So I don't blame them. But this look, I thought at first, you know, they were getting, you know, bamboozled and kicked off, but it seems like it's just a funny dispute, man, you have with these companies, man. Unfortunately, a lot of these venues overprice and overbook these artists and don't make much money. You know, a lot of these venues want to make double or triple the profit, but a lot of times you're skimming it. You're only making 10 to 20% more on top of what you spent. And these big corporations, they own not only the venue, they own the merchandise, they own the food. They also manage artists and things like that, like Rock Nation. That's where you get your real money from. You have other entities surrounding that, and I think a lot of these independent promotion vehicles and people and companies, they get the impression that they could just book of artists and people will come out. That's not necessarily true. But that's enough of me rambling. I just think Turk has had enough controversy in these last couple of weeks. Hopefully they could just keep their mind on their money on their mind and their business. I ain't mad at you, Turk. But make sure y'all watch every step of the way, man. You know, if you have to negotiate every single show and you're not getting your money up front, man, that is a bad sign. And you know, y'all really have to watch these different people who are, you know, doing these shows, because a lot of these new people who do shows, they don't have no bread. They don't have no bread. I'm just gonna be real with you. And they don't know how the game go. You gotta have show after show after show with different artists all over the, you know what I'm saying? Y'all promoters, y'all don't know what y'all doing. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. More content is always on the way. Peace.